next year. And we decided to make the move, and I know that as I was even like searching for apartments, which you can see in my last video where I was apartment hunting and give you like some tips and tricks, I was honestly getting really nervous that like the next house was gonna be like pretty subpar compared to our last casa, which because the last place that we lived was like super magical, and it's really hard to come by like spaces like that here in New York. I just really wanted to like find a place to live, but y'all, this place, it's just so freaking good. So let's just jump into the house tour. Okay, so when you first walk in, there's like a little closet behind the door, which is really great. People can put their coats and whatever they have. I currently have my junk there. You walk in, a freaking arch, which that in itself just speaks volumes of the space. A little hardwood flooring throughout the casa. And here is the living room. I love just like how freaking spacious it is, the white walls. Also, the last tenants must have like installed this like little red lamp, which it looks a little funky right there, but it's just so cute. Broiler that just makes a lot of noise. So if you hear anything throughout this video that's like a hissing noise, it's that. In this room, we're gonna put living room stuff, Matt's desk stuff, and then I'm thinking here we're gonna put like a little dining table section since we don't officially have a dining table area. And then from here you walk into the kitchen. I feel like all my friends who live in New York, when I was like showing them like our house, the first thing they all pointed out was a washer and dryer. And I feel like that just speaks to the gravity of just like how amazing that is to have that. Feeling very thankful. We also have a little dishwasher here and you know, other amenities. And honestly, I feel like it's a little rough. Like I don't really know what's happening here. I'll have to figure that out. And I'm gonna ask if maybe I could like paint the cabinets or like put some backsplash, or I kind of want to like put contact paper on here. Though I know that's not always super susty, so I'm gonna try to figure out some like sustainable solutions so I'm not like buying from like not susty websites. But anyway, I think I also want to like add some more shelves here. I think I want to put like a kitchenette type thing here and a little funky thing. Lots of ideas. And then from here we have like our little hallway area, which is pretty short, but I really enjoy it. And we have the bathroom here, which I freaking love it. I feel like a lot of the New York bathrooms I was looking at, well, one, having a window is like chef's kiss. And then two, I feel like a lot of them have like this like black tiling, which I don't really feel like is like my style. I like a little bit more like a vintage feel, or just, you know, lighter colors. And the tiling here is just so stinking cute. I like this beige color. It feels really nice and clean. Also feels like pretty dang new. I mean, there is like some tile that's like cracking here, but it's fine. We can deal with that. And then this cute, funky three-way mirror. Look at that. All this freaking storage, which is very good for me. I can always use all the storage I can. And it is like a little crusty too, so I think I also want to do like some other like contact paper type DIY. I don't know. Your girl is getting crafty this year, okay? It doesn't really have space to put like some kind of like bathroom shelf thing. So I think I'm gonna try to like figure out how to do that here without like anyone bumping their heads. And then this will be my studio slash guest bedroom. Nice and spacious as well. Little broiler. Radiator. Oh my god, I've been calling it broilers this whole time. It's literally a radiator. Cute little lamp there. Also, I kind of love this like textured ceiling. I feel like it's like a step away from popcorn ceilings, but I really enjoy this. All the closets here are pretty dang small, but I'm thinking of like having some kind of like build out here. So all my little fashion girlies who live in compact spaces, let me know what you end up doing and like things like this. I would really appreciate it because I need to figure that out very soon. Oop, forgot to mention that we also have some storage space, which this place doesn't have too much storage compared to our last casa, but I really don't think we needed as much storage as that place did. And then lastly, we have the bedroom, which is so gorgeous. This will be like Matt's closet, and we'll put a little bed here or maybe over there. I don't know, we'll figure out the configurations later. But I just love all the natural light in this space. It's just so cute. One thing I really miss about San Diego is if I need anything for a house, I could just, you know, easily go to a thrift store, pop in there, find something pretty affordable. Me and Matt kind of ran into this little pickle. We have a pod coming in. It's like a little like shipping container full of like 10% of our last house like items. And I was trying to be super smart and pack some home essentials, like first day type like stuff, which I highly recommend doing if you're move anywhere. But what I did is that I shipped like 3 boxes to us and realized one of the most important boxes we actually swapped with a non-essential box. So we're missing a ton of home basics and it's rough. I feel like, again, like normally I would like go to a consignment shop or go thrifting. I mean, there's vintage shops, but they're super expensive for furniture and house stuff. And like the more like thrifty type places are just for clothes, if that. And so I've thought of like a couple other ways to figure this out. One is that I realized that like, well, there's a lot of stuff on like stoops, like on the street, but I found out not only can you like look for like free things, but like a lot of people who are moving out of like apartment buildings will like leave like some random stuff here. So I found these 2 little bowls and plates and then like a ton of utensils, which are things we don't currently have. And they were free, which is nice. So I think after this, I'm gonna go like check downstairs in the building, kind of walk around the building and see if there's like anything else that's like left out that we could possibly use. And also I finally joined my first Buy Nothing group, which I've heard so much about, but like I never really did that in San Diego because again, I would just like thrift something. And I don't know if all Buy Nothing groups are like this, but like this one specifically I'm part of is very communal and like are very pro like mutual aid and like getting away from like the economy market. So like no buying, trading, selling, none of that, or like recommending brands or anything. You just like go and like, hey, I have extra this, does anybody want this? Or you can freely go and ask for things. And so I was a little hesitant, but then I end up putting like a list of like a ton of essentials because again, we have nothing. And a ton of people replied, which is so sweet. And then people like are really responsive. We're like not used to that.
I like looked at a bunch of the other neighborhoods and I think we have like the best one.
Yeah, I know. I feel like
it's a really great community. It's welcome to the neighborhood. It's like you find everything you need.
I know.
All right,
bye.
I would change my ways.
Okay.
I know
We're gonna be walking this way.
When all the crows decide to meet,
they're a little dusty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
they settle down beneath my feet.
Oh, thank you.
I got it right and I got it wrong.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson
Got the
hanging
goods.
on.
Yeah.
Come sit here with me by the fire
How's it going?
and let it go for a little while.
Yeah, those people should definitely do.
It's pretty heavy.
So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head.
That's what she did.
Nice. So I actually don't like that table. It ended up being like such a fiasco trying to get it. Like, I got it from the Buy Nothing group, and the person who was gonna give it to me was like saying that like how heavy it was and that like I shouldn't carry it around in the snow. We ordered an Uber, and as soon as they saw us, they like honked and they're like, and then like sped off, and we were both like, ah, because it was like so freaking cold and snowy. And I think they were a little hurt from the rejection, so we didn't want to like order another Uber and be rejected, which in hindsight we could have kept calling people and like telling them that we needed this in advance, but at the moment we're like, I guess we just have to take it home. And it was only like 6 minutes away from like where our house was, so we're like, maybe it's not too big of a deal. Wrong. Because it was so slushy, snowy, it was like we were moving the table, and luckily it's round, so we were like rolling it around, but it's so freaking heavy. So I was holding the legs and I was like going with it, and I was like, you know, getting all buff over here. Poor Matt His like fingers are getting frozen as he's like moving it around. Snow is like catching onto the wheel of the table, and a 6-minute journey took us like 30 minutes to get home. And by the time we got home, we both like looked at it and we were like, I actually hate this table. It's like way too big for our space, and we ended up like messing it up a little bit on the way here, so I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet. We're definitely gonna keep it around for a while until we find a table, and I feel like that's the thing with New York, like people think like, oh, there's like free stuff at the side of the road, or like free things that are being offered so you can easily like gather furniture, but what people don't realize is that you have to include like Uber costs to like go fetch it, or like struggle to carry whatever the thing is back to your house. Yeah, I feel like I've been really exhausted this past week trying to do that. Coming into this house, I was like, you know what makes things easier for me, especially because like finding furniture is a little bit more difficult out here, and you have to be incredibly intentional. Made sure to kind of give like each room in the house like a different theme, because I feel like it's kind of hard to like blanket like an entire theme over your whole house, but I feel like for each room I'm kind of like going at it with a specific theme. So for the living room, I want to go for like a more Memphis, Tennessee, LOL, Memphis style design house. Like it's like this like 80s eclectic thing like kind of going on, and I mentioned it like in my other decor video, but I think I really want to lean into it for the living room. I think maybe because like the red lamp is like there, it kind of like centers more around like the more primary color type feel. Which, speaking of which, I'm like, I feel like I've never really like leaned into the color red as much, but I feel like maybe it's because of New York and like it's higher energy. I feel like red actually like looks really cool in interior design for me, so I might like add some more red pieces, maybe also to my wardrobe, side note. And also I kind of want to go for like a space age type, like, what was it, like 60s, 70s space age type design too. I think like that also looks really sick. Oh, also like vintage IKEA is like, so freaking good. I basically just like want the IKEA catalogs to like live out in my living room. And then for the bedroom, my theme is a slice of heaven. And I just wanted to feel so cozy. Actually, there's this one photo that basically emulates like what I'm going for. If I copy it, you know, don't say nothing about it. But I just wanted to be like really low and cozy, and like a little sanctuary is like what I want our bedroom to be. And I also want to try to be better about like not bringing like technology into the room, so I can have like a work-life balance better, which is good. And then for the kitchen, I think because it's a little dark right now, it's a little folded in, I really want it to feel like light and airy, and I don't really have a word for that yet, but I really want to do like some like mix-match like tiling and like different eclectic colors. And I had to talk to my management to see like if like the apartment will let me like paint the cabinets or change knobs. Like I just really want to feel really whimsical, because I feel like when you're cooking, I just want to inspire creativity of like whatever food that we have in there. So I just really want to feel like a really creative space. And then for the baño, I also don't have a word for it, but basically I like adding pink in there, and I just like the pink green, like really lively bathroom colors. And then for this room, my studio, I feel like because I know I'm gonna spend so much time in here, I'm honestly kind of like nervous to decorate it. I don't know, like there's just so many things, so many possibilities I could do with it in here. I'm not quite sure what to do yet, but I want the space to serve as like, obviously like recording for like different things, and make my mini studio / office. And I also want it to be like a guest bedroom for like when we have friends over. So I kind of want to like maybe have like one half the space be here and then the other half the space be that. But also it's kind of rough because there's only one outlet in this room, and also the outlet situation in this whole house is kind of awkward, so we'll have to make do. Yeah, Matt and I actually already got some things that we ordered online, and we also are receiving our couch today.
It is really cozy.
There it is.
It's very like leanable, lean it loud.
Oh, it's actually really nice. Oh, this is, I'm gonna like melt into the couch. Oh my gosh, how can I forget this magical chair I got? It's so
I've said it
cute.
many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet,
A little dangerous.
they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head.
God, I love it so much.
We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now all is in your head.
We're officially moving in tomorrow. Today's the last day at our Airbnb. My friend's in there. Oh, she cutest little girl in the new house.
When I was
Go
young,
for it.
I thought control would lead me to an ending road, and heavy metal seemed to be the only thing that was.
We did it! We're here. Hopefully this is our last time moving because I'm really sick of it. Like, we're both pretty sick of it.
Yeah.
I feel like we also were like very unprepared this morning. We're like, oh, it shouldn't be that bad. And then it was like so intense packing.
You should just start a vlog called I Move Every 6 months, and then it's just like moving tips.
Hopefully this is our last time. And I think we're just gonna spend the rest of the day
Warming up leftovers.
yeah, warming up leftovers, unpacking our boxes, wiping down the entire place, and try to rest. So I think I'll just end the vlog here.
Oh, stank face.
Oh, wait. Investigative kitty. Tofu! I want to see your face. Oh, she's done. Okay, I should finish my outro. I'll talk to you later. Bye!